Hello, y'all. Uh, it is time for another Donkey Kong lunch break. This one is going to be shorter than others have been because I do want to watch the Nintendo Direct, which is happening in about 30 minutes. So, I actually have it on in the background, my YouTube channel pulled up. So, um, if that starts up, I'm just going to cut the stream there and go to watch the Direct. So, I'm thinking I shouldn't have run towards that barrel. We're gonna do a quick reset. I'm thinking at most we'll see like one good game, maybe two, on this break stream because I'd rather end it, short, like at the 25-minute mark, than go longer. As I said, so I can watch the Nintendo Direct. Because I really love watching Nintendo Directs. Because usually there's something that I can, get excited, get hype about. Even if I'm not a fan of like all the Nintendo franchises or all the games that are. Oh my god, I walked up on that one, forgetting that we were gonna reset on this thing, on this life. So on this go about. Um, so yeah, my hopes, and it'll be hilarious because I'm gonna state my hopes for the direct, and I'm sure I'll like watch this later and be like, wow, remember when you were so hopeful that like maybe you'd get some content in the direct that you would be excited about, and then it didn't happen. um, but my hopes for the direct, number one, always number one, forever in my heart and always number one, is Metroid Prime 4 news. I don't even need a trailer or anything. Like, would that be amazing? Absolutely. But I know that production on that has just been taking forever. So just like even a little confirmation of we're still working on Metroid Prime 4 would be chill. And I would love that. So that's hope number one. Hope number two is more info about Breath of the Wild 2. Again, like I don't think that we're necessarily. Fuck me, god damn it. All right, this is definitely leading towards a one good run. Uh, One good run over the course of the stream. We're kind of on that path right now. Ooh. Um, but yeah, Breath of the Wild 2. I would love to see more info about that because loved Breath of the Wild 1. Absolutely fantastic game. Still not sure if it's like my favorite Zelda or not. Um, because like I like it for reasons that are like so different than other Zelda games I like. Um, like it's bizarre because two of my favorite Zelda games are the most open-ended and the most restricted, being I love um I love Breath of the Wild and I love Majora's Mask, and Majora's Mask is like very small world. um, you know, only I like the ones that have four dungeons, I guess. um, uh, didn't even make that connection until now. But yeah, I would love to see more info about Breath of the Wild 2. Again, like I don't necessarily need like a trailer or I'm not expecting to see like gameplay or anything. Though I imagine gameplay would be pretty similar to Breath of the Wild 1. Mostly just hoping that we see, like again, confirmation that they're working on it. Like maybe a little bit of a teaser of some sort. Hope number three, I would love to see another Smash Fighter announced for the Fighters Pack. I haven't been. I mean, I will admit, like when Sephiroth dropped, like when they dropped, like, oh, Sephiroth's coming to Smash, I was like, yo, that's hilarious. And I was hype about that. But there hasn't been any fighters dropped in the Fighters Pass 2 that have had me going, yo, I absolutely need to buy this. So I actually haven't purchased Fighters Pass 2 yet because I'll get it eventually, but right now I'm not playing a lot of Smash Bros. Because I'm not seeing a lot of people, and even online play. I just don't like playing online as much. Oh my god, come on. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh, this stupid firefighter. Okay, come on. Alright, there we go. That's better. That's a bit better. Okay. Alright. So, I'd love to see another fighter announced. And I don't even know, like, who I would necessarily want or who I would necessarily classify as, like, this is somebody who will get me hype enough to buy Fighters Pass 2. I keep joking, like, I'd love to see Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I think that'd be hilarious. And if they dropped him, I might do it, but I think that's kind of doubtful considering that they've already, dropped a couple Square Enix characters. Um, I don't know, like maybe we'll see like Crash Bandicoot or Spyro or something. Again, like I didn't really grow up playing those games, so I don't have a lot of attachment to those characters. So I don't necessarily think I would be chomping at the bit to get the Fighters Pass if they were revealed as a Smash character. Like I just at this point I don't really know who could drop that I would be like, yo, I absolutely need that, because I feel like a lot of the characters that I'm pretty fond of, who like had potential, had been made into like Mii Fighter costumes, like Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes. Like that would be one that I'd be like, I'm fucking getting the Fighter's Pass, but he's a Mii costume, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, and I'm like just trying to think of like what are other games that have like been on Nintendo machines that um you know could potentially get me like interested enough to be like, I'm buying this pass. Like, maybe a World Ends With You character. I know. Ooh, shit. I know they're making the sequel. But like again, like I just, with all the Square Enix rep already in there, I think they would pick something that's a bit more, a bit more prevalent in the pop culture and not just like the cult icon thing. Um, And actually, that would be a cool thing if they talked about that during the direct. Fuck me, god damn it. I don't think so, because I think it's going to be a little while before World Ends With You 2 gets released. I was thinking that was like 2022 at the earliest, but I don't know. I can't keep track of like all the game releases and everything. It's just like, if there's big things that are released, like super big things, like the big Nintendo franchises, like I'll know about those, and I'll fuck me, god damn it. I'll care about those enough to be like, oh, okay, this is coming. Good to know. Absolutely, we'll be hype about it, whatever. And I'll know that day, like, when Animal Crossing came out, it was like counting the days till Animal Crossing came out. Um, um, so like if it like big Nintendo titles, I do tend to buy like day one if I'm interested in them. But again, like some of the franchises I just don't care. Fuck, I don't care about. Like I don't like Fire Emblem, so and I feel like every time there's a direct, they like talk about something related to Fire Emblem, whether it be a new game or DLC or whatever, and that's the portion where I'm like, good for you, Fire Emblem people. I'm happy for you. I guess, like, if this is something that I hope you guys are excited about this. I don't know. I don't know anything about Fire Emblem. Or I should say, I know minimal about Fire Emblem, and it's just not my cup of tea. So, whenever they announce Fire Emblem stuff, I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Cool for the people who like it, but that's not my thing, so I don't care. And I'm sure they'll announce something Fire Emblem related. As I said, I feel like on every direct they like talk about Fire Emblem in some capacity. And yeah, like I'm sure that this direct won't be any different. So like I guess those are like my three major hopes. There's like some other stuff that would be cool to hear about if they're working on stuff or not. Like I would love another 3D Mario. Odyssey was such a good game. I would love to see what the next 3D Mario is. Whether they're doing like a sequel to Odyssey or doing something else. Because I can't remember if they announced that they were going to do a sequel to Odyssey or not. I don't know. I can't keep up with all the video game news. I'm just here. Like very clearly, I am playing old, outdated games, so I very clearly care about the up and coming, what's happening right now in gaming. um, but yeah, I'd love to see, what they've got in store for like 3D Mario stuff. you know, more in the vein of like Odyssey and Sunshine and whatnot, because I know that they just released the Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury on Switch, which I haven't bothered to get. Shoo, that was close. I haven't bothered to get that because it's like I already played through 3D World a while ago, and it was a lot of fun. It was a very good one, very good game. But I'm just kind of like, I don't think I necessarily need to play through it again anytime soon. So you know, hopefully they're doing something more in the vein of 3D Mario's that aren't like strictly like stage-based run through, you know, state world 3, 4, and get to the flag at the end. Like hopefully they're doing something in a slightly more open-ended nature of other 3D Mario games. You know, where you revisit like the same area and do different tasks to get stars or moons or whatever. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Because, yeah, I don't even remember. I think the Direct is, like, focusing on stuff getting released in, like, either first quarter or first half of 2021 is, I think, what's happening. And, you know, a lot of the stuff that I'm, like, hopeful for, I don't think is going to be happening anytime soon. Like, I don't think we're gonna get Metroid Prime 4 soon, if ever. I don't think we're gonna get Breath of the Wild 2 anytime soon. So I don't necessarily think we'll see much in regards to like those games. But it'd be cool if we did. I wouldn't complain if we did for sure. Oh jeez, I went and did the running jump, and as soon as I did that, I was like, oh, if that barrel goes down that ladder, I'm fucked. That's exactly what happened. Alright. I keep checking the time. I got about 15 minutes before the Direct. So, yeah, maybe I'll cut it, like, a couple minutes early. Shoot. You know, if my arcade machine craps out, then that's just gonna be the end of the stream. I'm not gonna bother futzing with it today. But yeah, I should, like, you know, maybe give myself a couple minutes, because I had a big bowl of cereal earlier today, but I haven't eaten, like, something more substantial for, like, a lunch, so I should maybe take a couple of minutes to heat something up in the microwave. We have some really good leftovers right now, so can nosh on something while I'm watching the Direct. Alright, come on. Alright. The screen wiggles are really driving me nuts. And I keep watching repair videos, and I haven't been able to find anything that, like, is definitively gonna help. So maybe I just need to, like, mess around with some of the knobs and stuff in the back and see what that helps. The biggest hope I've found is, like, people talking about how there's, like, sometimes, like, gunk on, like, the high voltage protector switch or whatever can cause your board to, or your monitor to turn off, so I'm thinking that might be it. I'm not really sure, so I don't know, maybe this weekend I'll find motivation to kind of poke at it a little bit and see if I can get it working better and more consistently. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm potentially excited for the Direct. Usually the Directs, like, they'll announce like a small release or an indie game that I get excited about. I'm like, ooh, that sounds fun, or that's cool, like, you know, stuff that isn't necessarily on my radar, but then and I guess it's like a nice thing about the Directs is that it's like, it's not necessarily on my radar, I don't necessarily like know or expect it, but then when it gets announced, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, like Katamari Damacy reroll was 100% that sort of deal where they were like, oh, we're doing Katamari on Switch, and I was like, oh, I'm hyped for that. I love Katamari. I would love to be able to just like play it wherever. That sounds cool. Actually, I wouldn't mind another Katamari port on Switch. Thinking about it, that I wouldn't mind that. That'd be pretty cool. Because I love the Katamari games. And like the first one's great; it's a classic, no denying that. But I just think that um, some of the later games have better levels and level design. So like we love Katamari and Katamari Forever. Those would be cool on those would be cool on Switch for sure. Oh my god, the Prince for Smash Bros. That would be ridiculous. I don't even know how you would make that work, but that'd be funny. um, so yeah, maybe they'll announce like some cool indie games or smaller releases or re-releases of stuff that I you know don't get to haven't had a chance to play and have been interested in. I mean, Katamari I'd played before. I'd played before, but I never owned a copy of Katamari or We Love Katamari. So even when I got a backwards compatible PS3 a while back, I couldn't. I didn't have Katamari games to play. I just had Katamari Forever, which is kind of good because it's like a compilation game basically. It's like, oh, here's all the stages you played in previous games that you know and love with like minimal new ones. But hey, remember this cool shit we did? And I go, yeah, I remember this cool shit you did. Um, yeah. Heck, I wouldn't even mind that being ported to Switch. That'd be fun too. Again, Katamari is a fun game. That's a fun game series. So it'd be fun to be able to play them on the go because that's the thing. The Switch is just. I think that's part of the reason why I play the Switch so much in comparison to like other systems, is because the handheld like portability of it just makes it so much easier for me to go, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna play this. I only have 20 minutes. I'm gonna play this, or like I can play it in handheld mode while watching football, and that's just nice to have that option, not just have it be strictly, all right, I'm committing to playing video games, so I'm gonna sit on the couch in front of my TV and play video games and focus strictly on that. It's nice to, shoot, damn it. I was trying to get down that ladder and I wasn't aligned with it. All right, so I'm at 60,000. I'll probably call the stream after this run, just because this is turning into this one's a decent one. And again, like I just want to be all wrapped up before the Nintendo Direct starts, so I can pay attention to the whole thing. Because it's so rarely that I get to watch directs. Oh shit! Fuck me! God damn it! It's so rarely that I get to watch directs live. Just because when I was working at the mortgage place, we had like a they were very much so like, oh, we're tracking what you're doing on your computer and no phones allowed at your desks, blah blah blah, and there was no Wi-Fi that you could connect to, so and the whole building was like a dead zone for cell service, so I couldn't get cell signal, couldn't watch it like on a tiny little corner of my computer, so the rare occasions where I could manage to like get cell service, I would during a direct live, I would pull it up. But even then, I didn't like doing it because I was always worried that like, oh, gosh, like somebody's gonna pull me away to like ask me a stupid question or go over reports or something. So I would just like save it until I got home from work and was able to pay more attention to it, focus on that strictly. But the nice thing is with my work from home, I can, just have it going on my laptop. And I'm hoping that, I don't get bothered with anything too major. Like, I'm hoping nobody calls me. I should be good to go. Because, like, I already I talked to my boss about the issues I was having earlier. And oh man, I was so ready to just like rant about that. My Twitch stream, just like the headache I've been dealing with at work today, but then I remembered the direct was happening and I got excited about that and talked about that instead. So that's probably more enjoyable for everybody involved. But yeah, I can just have it going on my laptop, and if I need to pause it because somebody does call me or like I get drawn into something that is important and very time pressing or whatnot, I can do it. But I should be pretty good. Just kind of like have it going, and then I only have like a little bit that I need to finish up for today anyway. Oh, I do need to ask. Shit. All right, 72,000. That's a respectable score. I kind of got a little goofed up on some of the on that last rivet stage I was on. Got a little bit goofed up, made some stupid mistakes there, but that's part of playing the game. I'm happy with the 72,000. Like, considering my prior game, like I didn't even break 20k. Ooh, it's so bad now. Considering before, like a 15k game would have been a totally acceptable game for me. And now I'm just like, ugh, gross. Like, no. I can do 100k. I know I can. I might have been able to hit 100k last night if my game hadn't been lagging out. I really think that I could have hit 100k if my screen wasn't having issues, because I was having a couple really good games. But I digress. Thanks for coming by. No stream tonight or tomorrow, or Friday. In terms of evenings, I'll still stream in the afternoons. I'll do my lunch break streams, but I don't think I'm going to be streaming in the afternoon. The evening rather, the next couple of days. I have plans this evening, tomorrow evening, and Friday evening. I've got stuff planned on all those nights, so I don't think I'm going to be streaming any of them. Like, maybe a late stream Thursday, maybe, but probably doubtful. We'll see. So, and if my computer, or not my computer, if my monitor cooperates, maybe I'll do like a stream this weekend at some point. Who knows? But anyway, I'm gonna go get some food real quick before the direct starts. So thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the direct delivers on at least one of the things I want really badly. That'd be cool. Again, I'm not getting my hopes up, but it'd be cool if like at least one of the things that I mentioned being hype about did get some screen time on the direct. That'd be cool. So thanks for coming by, and I'll see you next time.